In this video, I'll show how to create a simple outline in Blender using the compositing. I'll be rendering this using Eevee. First, create a new compositing node group, render the scene once, and on the top right, change the compositor option to always, so you can see the changes in real time. Go to the Layer tab. On the Cryptomatte option, select your object. This will allow you to select what assets you want to have outlined using the Cryptomatte node. Now create a Cryptomatte node, press the plus button, and add the object to the node. Now create a dilator row node and connect it to the matte output. With the Cryptomatte, we create a mask that separates the objects we want outlined from the rest. And with the dilator row node, we can change the size of the mask. This will be used to change the thickness of the outline. For now, leave the size as 0. Now we need to mask out the object, leaving just the contour. To do this, first add the invert color node and two dilator row nodes, one connected to the invert color node and the other to the first dilator row node. Add the set alpha and connect both nodes. The bottom dilator row node is the one we'll be using to change the size of the outline. The other two can stay as 0. Add the alpha over and connect the set alpha to the factor. For the background, change the alpha to 0 and the color to black to make it transparent. The foreground is gonna be the color of your outline. For now, connect the image output to the background to see the result. As you can see, this method results in outline around the object, but not in the parts that overlap. To fix that, we're gonna add another outline. First, go to the Layer tab and select Mist. Now in the Render Layer node, a new output was created. Connect this new Mist output to the viewer. Depending on the size of your object, the result might be just white. To fix that, in the Word tab, in Mist Path, change the depth until it looks like the object is in grayscale. Duplicate the Cryptomatte node and connect to the Mist output. Add a dilator row node. Add a mixed color node. With the dilator row node connect to the A slot. The Cryptomatte node connect to the B slot. Change the factor to 1 and select difference. To have more control over the effect, I'll add a multiply node before the dilator row node and one after the mixed color. Now add a color ramp, change it from linear to constant, change the alpha of the black color to 0 to make it transparent. The white color is gonna be the color of the outline, so it can be changed according to your preference. Now I can change the multiply nodes until I get the effect that I wanted. I'll add the alpha over node, with the color ramp connect to the foreground and the original image to the background. And finally I'll add another alpha over node to connect both outlines, and I will remove the background image from the one in the foreground. With this setup I can have a lot of control over the color and the thickness of the outline, and I can create a group with all the nodes. So now I can duplicate this group and have a variety of outline configurations for the models in the scene.